All right, let's dive in to our next guest. I'm Michelle Yarn. Welcome back. November is Alzheimer's Awareness Month, and today we are spotlighting a viral moment that is helping millions of families capture their history. It's an inspiring story of love, legacy, and connection called Hear Your Story. So joining us to talk about it is Jeffrey Mason. He is the author of this series, really, Jeffrey. Welcome to Daily Flash.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here today.
We're so happy to have
Yeah.
you. We've got our copies here. We've been loving this. It's a journal of sorts. Tell us a little bit about it and what inspired you.
Yeah. So I'm not one of these folks who ever planned on being an author. Back in 2018, 2019, my dad was being stolen from us by Alzheimer's. And there was so much about my dad's life, like a lot of dads of that generation, he just didn't share. Um, so I put together all these questions, wanted to, by that time, he was too gone, unfortunately, the Alzheimer's to get answers for the questions. But I was able to talk to my aunts, my uncles, my mom, his friends, and I just learned so much about my dad. And the more I knew about him and his life, growing up as a kid, a teenager, all those things, um, I just felt more connected to him. I saw how we were alike. I saw the areas where we were different. It didn't really matter as much.
Yeah.
And then folks started asking for the questions. So I'd make Xerox copies. And then in 2019, I just decided to make a book. And little by little over the years, it's just kind of grown and grown and grown. It's just been a blessing.
So, how did your dad or your family react to this idea when you said, okay, I'm going to make this something that everybody can do?
Yeah, I mean, it was at this time period, because I did it so slowly and just talking to them. I think they didn't realize I had a list of questions, but I would just sit down and talk to them. It's just something that we really talk about now when folks get our journals. Sit down and talk to each other,
Yeah.
connect, have conversations. We have these phones, we think we're connected, but we text, we don't talk.
Hmm.
So it was just it wasn't, I learned about my dad, but I also learned about them. And it's so cool to see your parents as people versus that parent label. And like I said, it just did so much for me. My mom talks about my dad would just be so tickled and thrilled by this. He was this amazing creative guy, photography, writing, um, music, but he was in that time period where you had to go out and find kind of a company to get you out there. And I was able to do this on my own in the beginning. So he would have just loved this time period for creativity.
Yeah, I think it's fascinating. I love the way this works and it gives prompts and it makes it easier to start those conversations because we've become so disconnected as a society. What do you think about the response and the reaction since this book came out, your viral moment, all of it?
It's just been so overwhelming. I get emails from folks talking about they'll bring along one of our books, meeting a birth parent for the first time to guide the conversation. I've had folks talk about hospice bedsides. I get emails. It's always from moms. I didn't know my kids wanted to know about me. So I just get. It's just so. It's nice to be asked to talk about yourself and your life. It's nice to
Absolutely.
hear from someone you love that
Yeah.
they want to learn more about you.
Well, Jeffrey, thank you
Um,
so much. It's certainly inspiring. We will be sure that we share this interview on our website at dailyflashshow.com. Thank you.